classroom of Mrs. Lois Price. I'm Rosie Nosey, your narrator. Today, you'll be witnessing a scene that none has seen before you. It's quite intriguing, you see, the goings-on in Mrs. Price's third grade class. And I know it all, so I'm just the person to tell it to you. But, shh, don't tell anyone I'm telling you. See the girl with the dark hair? The one leaning by the door? That's me, Rosie Nosey. I'm just doing what I do best. Everyone in our class is super good at something, as you can see. See the two artists with the mustaches? Pepe and Al. They're cousins.
Look at my pizza pie and my fettuccine.
Oh, Anita lives to play basketball, just like Skip with her jump rope. Then there's Sassy, who's just like her name. Reese, who always wins at Quiet Mouths. Crystal, who can see into the future. Oh, and you can't miss Jed. He was actually trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi, you know. Well, this rainy Thursday morning seemed normal for everyone in Mrs. Price's third grade class. But it turns out not everyone lives up to their name.
All right, class, let's take our seats.
Mrs. Price, Al is painting with tomato sauce again.
Al, what have I told you about painting with tomato sauce?
But the miss is a pass. It's at the pen. I promise.
If it's red paint, then why is it in this tomato sauce jar?
Because it makes me feel like a chef. That is why.
Al, how am I supposed to know if this is red paint or if this is tomato sauce? There's only one person in this entire building that would know the difference between red paint and tomato sauce. You need to take this and report to Miss Smiley's office immediately.
Mrs. Smiley is the lunch lady. She knows everything about food. So who else would Mrs. Price ask about tomato sauce and red paint?
Mrs. Price, my crystal ball is cracked.
Oh, Crystal, it's okay. I'll fix it with my duct tape.
Hey, Miss Price, do you know how duct tape is like the Force?
How is duct tape like the Force, Jed?
It has a light side and a dark side, and it binds the galaxies.
Okay, thank you, Jed. Let me take that. You go have a seat. Go calm down, okay, thanks. Well, class, while I'm fixing Crystal's ball, why don't you recite your animal sounds poem? Please stand.
I think I've got it all figured out. What animal talk is all about. Moo means, excuse me, that's my milk you're taking.
Oink means go look at me like the bacon.
Nay means no shoes, no shirt, no ride. That means June daily it's the color outside.
Quack means this water is turning quite icy.
Hiss means you look so delicious and spicy.
Roar means I'm king of the beast.
Honk means I'm queen of the geese. Grr means I'll eat you when you go for a walk.
Boy, I'm glad I speak animal talk.
Excellent. Crystal, here is your ball. All better. Oh, Al, thank you. Is this a note from Miss Smiley? Dear Mrs. Price, what Al has looks like red paint. It smells like red paint. It goes on paper like red paint. But I'm going to have to keep it here in the cafeteria for further testing. Thank you, Mrs. Smiley.
But the miss is a brass. Put the bottom of Boston masterpiece.
Al, I guess you'll just have to use a tomato sauce colored crayon instead of paint.
Miss Price, can we please take our bathroom break?
Oh, Anita, you're right. It is time for our bathroom break. Okay, class, let's line up for our bathroom break. Oh, but wait! We have to discuss our pop quiz.
But the win with the pop quiz a bit.
Al, if I tell you that, then it won't be a pop quiz. Because the whole point of a pop quiz, you never know what time it's going to pop.
Please tell us what it is. What if you don't tell us and then we're all answering the day you get the pop quiz?
Now, I suppose if I don't know when it's going to be, then it won't be a surprise. So I guess I'll just give it to you on the first day you come back.
I know when the pop quiz will be.
Crystal, don't tell anyone, for heaven's sake. Shh. Shh. Oh, yes, Reese? Please speak up, I can't hear you.
Hold on, it can't be on Friday.
And why not?
Because if we come to school on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and we don't have the pop quiz, then we'll all know for a fact it will have to be on Friday. So if it has to be a surprise, then it can't possibly be on Friday.
Okay, well then it will not be on Friday, but it will be a surprise.
But Mrs. Price, if the pop quiz cannot be on Friday, and next week we don't have the pop quiz on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, then we'll know for a fact that the pop quiz will be on Thursday, so it wouldn't be a surprise, so it can't be on Thursday.
All right, sense.
Mrs. Price calls us Sense all the time. You know how teachers have nicknames for their students, like Jordan's Jam and Jules or Mrs. Hank's Heroes? Well, we are Mrs. Price's Sense. Sometimes she says we're Sense with no sense, but I'm still not sure what that means.
All right, sense. So it will not be on Friday, it will not be on Thursday, but it will be a surprise.
Wait just a minute. Pop quiz isn't on Thursday. We come to school on Monday and Tuesday, and we don't have the pop quiz. Then we'll know it'll be on Wednesday. No, it won't be a surprise. So the pop quiz can't be on Wednesday.
Okay, so it won't be on Wednesday, but it will be a surprise.
No, it cannot be on Tuesday, because if we all come to school on Monday and there is no pop quiz, we will all know for a fact that it'll be Tuesday. And it wouldn't be such a surprise if we all knew it was coming on Tuesday.
So if it can't be on Friday, and it can't be on Thursday, and it can't be on Wednesday or Tuesday, then I guess it'll be Monday. Just forget the whole thing.
Yay! That was pretty clever of me, wasn't it?
Now that we've discussed the pop quiz, it is time for our restroom break. Class, let's line up.
Mrs. Price, we need your attendance immediately, please.
Oh, yes, attendance. Okay, class, please raise your hand if you're absent. Nobody, perfect attendance again!
Yay!
Okay, now we will go. Whoa! We have seemed to have lost Kent. Oh, class, we can't go to the bathroom without Kent. What if we go to the bathroom and he comes back to the classroom and we're not there and he won't know where we are? We can't have that again. Today it's raining.
But Mrs. Price, we really have to go.
Oh, Jed, I know all you children really need to go, but we can't go. We can't leave Kent. He's going to be wandering around like a flatulent bumblebee.
Mrs. Price, I can't find my pencil.
Oh, well, what did it look like?
Long and yellow with a black point and a pink eraser.
Here it is.
It's been in my desk the whole time.
Oh, it's right here, Skipper. What do you need a pencil to go to the bathroom for? Oh, we can't find Kent. What will we do?
I've got it.
Oh.
I know what we can do.
Tell me. Yes, Rosie. What is it?
Okay, we can get these big old watermelons and pair teachers up with students like Mr. Loney and Mrs. Manchin. Even Dr. Pewitt could participate. Then the first student could climb up to the first story window, drop the watermelon out. Then the teacher that was paired up with that student would try to catch it. Then the second student could go up to the second story window and drop that watermelon out. Then that teacher would have to try to catch it. Then the third student could go up to the third story window and drop that watermelon out. Then that teacher would try to catch it
And Rosie, what does it have to do with going to the bathroom or finding Kent?
Sometimes Mrs. Price just doesn't appreciate good ideas.
Oh, Kent, where have you been?
Sassy told me that she saw my glasses in the hall.
But they've been on your face the entire day.
By the time I realized that, I was already lost.
Mrs.
Mr. Loney, thank you so much for bringing me Kent, but I have to talk with Sassy Trousers. This is unacceptable. Sassy,
But Sassy won't be in any trouble yet. You see, Skip has been having some pain in her wrists and ankles, and no one can figure out what's wrong with her. So her mother has scheduled an appointment with another doctor. I wonder if this one will know what's wrong.
Mrs. Price?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Rover.
Hi, Skipper has a doctor's appointment. I'm here to get her early today.
Absolutely. Let me get her. Skipper, your mom's here. You have a doctor's appointment.
And this is when the day gets really interesting.
Mrs. Price, I just need to get you to stop.
3 points! 3 points!
It's bad!
Shh! Do you hear that?
I know who it is.
We all do!
Dr. Pewitt, you're needing the office immediately. 3 community members are claiming that one of your students attacked them with the jump rope.
Hey! I'm leaving tomorrow.
Miss Price, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I need these papers signed because Mrs. leaving.
Oh, Reese, where are you going?
Start spreading the news. I am leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes, they are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues, they are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you. New York, New
So, as you can see, Reese Surge turned out to be anything but reserved. She moved to a similar class in New York and had lots of friends, but I still think she missed us. However, that day, like all of us, I bet you still have one unanswered question. I know Mrs. Price did.
Jedi, please tell me, why did you attack Mr. Loney?
Well, Mrs. Price, if you had seen the way Mr. Loney moved when we showed you that paper for a second, it looked like the Trade Federation battled for a disguise as Mr. Loney. You understand, right? I can't be a Sith who won't stand up and fight.
What's a Sith?
A Sithy.
Oh, I see. Well, Jedi, I know that with you here, we will all be safe with you protecting us.
Hey, Miss Price, I really
Let's take our bathroom break. Oh, fire drill! Everyone outside!
A fire drill on a rainy day. Not unusual for Mrs. Price's class. But don't worry, we got our restroom break right after lunch. Oh, and speaking of Mrs. Smiley's awesome cafeteria food, I hope you all enjoyed the red spaghetti sauce. Good night.